Hello and welcome to the Pork and Knuckles Show, where we take a bite out of the movies. Literally. And today, we're gonna sink our digitally animated teeth right into Toy Story.
Toy Story.
One franchise that
It's amazing.
exists.
It is amazing. It's superb. Toy Story 1 was amazing. I grew up with this. Well, I was at an age where I was too old for toys, but still liked the concept of toys. So it's just like, cool. But I don't know how old you are. You always had your age. He's very, very close to retirement.
94.
Lots of Photoshop is done on his face.
I actually
But
watched the
speaking of-
first Toy Story in the cinemas, I think.
Yeah. Toy Story was so good. 1 was excellent. I enjoyed 3 even more. I mean, we were all emotionally attached when Andy leaves the toys and goes to college. That was a tragedy. Macbeth from Shakespeare has nothing on this. This was a proper tragedy. It was like end of an era.
Okay, you know what?
And then they brought out 4. Why? I don't know.
Before we start about the good things of Toy Story, I need to address the worst thing of the entire Toy Story franchise. Something that I hated as a child and still hate to this day.
Toy Story 4.
And that, is the god-awful music by Randy Newman.
Yeah.
I hate You Got a Friend in Me. This is the worst...
What's wrong with you?
This is the worst song that was ever nominated for an Oscar before Let It Freaking Go appeared.
Highlighted by him only representing himself and no one else.
Randy Newman is so terrible that I stopped watching Monk after the second season.
Did you stop watching Toy Story?
No, but I think I fast forwarded. No, seriously.
You fast forwarded Toy Story
Through the song. No,
we need to talk.
It's a terrible song. But
is-
I grew up because I grew up with Tim Allen. Tim Allen actually starred in my all-time favorite sitcom, Home Improvement. I love this
timeless
thing.
classic.
Then came The Nanny, then came King of Queens. Right now I'm even more attached to Third Rock from the Sun, which is brilliant.
But then you have Tom Hanks, and then Tom Hanks is your Hollywood father.
Yes.
I don't think he is the person you would want your father to be if you could choose. He's just like, he is perfect. His voice is perfect. Tom Hanks should just make an audio recording, which he probably has already, just to put babies to sleep. He can do it. His voice
He can do everything.
Soothing. It is amazing. And it's just like, and the talent, of course, name speaks for himself, but his voice is so good. It was a perfect fit.
Perfect.
Buzz and Woody were absolutely perfect.
And actually, he decided to record his lines in between Sleepless in Seattle and A Class of One's Own, I think it's called. And not in between Philadelphia and Forrest Gump, which were all made kind of at the same time, because he didn't want to do any comedic acting during the more serious roles, which I understand, that wouldn't fit. And I think even an actor as versatile as Tom Hanks must have some conflict in his brain doing something funny and something dead
Well,
freaking
he's smart enough
serious
to realize the
at the same
conflict
time.
and
Exactly.
manage his time accordingly. But it reflects in the movies.
Speaking of awesome voices, there was one voice that I loved in Toy Story 2, and that was the nerd Al, the comic guy. And I thought, I know this voice. This is such a great voice. And I looked it up on IMDb, and it belongs to Wayne Knight, who originally is part of the Third Rock from the Sun cast, my favorite sitcom
But then the
now,
coolest...
and who was also in Jurassic Park. We saw this guy.
We did.
He was the guy who
But
basically...
What reminds you of
destroyed
Toy Story?
everything.
The scene of Mr. Potato Head being knocked off and all of his parts coming up. This is as close to Mr. Potato Head as we can get. But all of his parts coming off and then everyone plugging things together and it goes the wrong way. It's just like such a cool scene. I am not a potato.
Are you
such
related?
a cool scene. It was like, yeah,
No,
amazing.
this is the smarter one.
Amazing. And you thought that is when things really escalated and you got emotionally attached to the whole franchise. 1, 2, 3 masterpieces. 4, they knew it was going to be a success. They just wanted to make more money, so why not do a 4? But
with
seriously,
face.
it was 4 was an abomination.
There is one thing in this world that I hate even more than Randy Newman's music, and that's Disney. I despise Disney, but we'll
Why?
get into this later. But for this video, I just want to say Disney lobbied hardcore to get Toy Story 1 made as a musical. And this is one of the number one facts why I think Disney
movie.
sucks. This does not work as a musical. This works as a narrative-driven movie, and the songs are the worst part in this movie. So imagine...
They're not.
Imagine this going on for 90 goddamn minutes. This
The movie was amazing.
Terrible.
It was, and the whole concept of when they patch up the toys, that's quite cool. Sewing up his hands, cleaning him. It was just such a cool concept. Brilliant movies, superb.
Oh,
5.5 star rating out of 5. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, one more fact.
Super Christmas
One more
edition.
fact of how much I despise Disney. I mean, we know that John Lasseter, the original creator of Toy Story, is a despicable human being, and we do not want to talk about this guy. But Disney actually censored Toy Story 2 in the latest 4K Blu-ray releases of the second movie, and I think also the stream at Disney Plus, which I can't tell because I don't and will never have Disney Plus. There was the blooper at the end, you know, with Stinky Pete and the two Barbie dolls in his box, and he's trying to give him advice on how to succeed, and this was deleted from the film.
Right, on that note, we're gonna end it. Thank you, you've survived. You have survived this. Let us know what you think. Does Toy Story 4 belong with this? We will see. Comment, let us know. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to continue watching us doing this.
But make sure to hit that bell so you are definitely notified, and we will see you guys again on the next Pork and Knuckles show. And right now, please drop your opinion of the Toy Story movies into the comment section below. Tell Bill that he's an idiot and that I am always right. Even if it's not true, just do it, because it would be fun to troll him. No, thanks ever so much for watching, and we'll see you guys again on the next episode. See ya.
Take care.